Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
Your margin is my opportunity. If you're competitor focused, you have to wait until there is a competitor doing something. Being customer focused allows you to be more pioneering. I strongly believe that missionaries make better products. They care more. For a missionary, it's not just about the business. There has to be a business, and the business has to make sense. But that's not why you do it. You do it because you have something meaningful that motivates you. All businesses need to be young forever. If your customer base ages with you, you're Woolworths. We've done price elasticity studies, and the answer is always that we should raise prices. We don't do that because we believe, and we have to take this as an article of faith, that by keeping our prices very, very low, we earn trust with customers over time, and that actually does maximize free cash flow over the long term. There are two ways to extend a business. Take inventory of what you are good at and extend out from your skills, or determine what your customers need and work backwards, even if it requires learning new skills. Friends congratulate me after a quarterly earnings announcement and say, "Good job, great quarter." And I'll say, "Thank you, but that quarter was baked 3 years ago." We innovate by starting with the customer and working backwards. That becomes the touchstone for how we invent. Failure and invention are inseparable twins. To invent you have to experiment, and if you know in advance that it's going to work, it's not an experiment. You have to be willing to be misunderstood if you're going to innovate. Invention requires a long-term willingness to be misunderstood. You do something that you genuinely believe in, that you have conviction about, but for a long period of time. Well-meaning people may criticize that effort. When you receive criticism from well-meaning people, it pays to ask, are they right? And if they are, you need to adapt what you're doing. If they're not right, if you really have conviction that they're not right, you need to have that long-term willingness to be misunderstood. It's a key part of invention. One common pitfall for large organizations, one that hurts speed and inventiveness, is one-size-fits-all decision-making. The end result of this is slowness, unthoughtful risk aversion, failure to experiment sufficiently, and consequently diminished invention. We'll have to figure out how to fight that tendency. The difference between baseball and business, however, is that baseball has a truncated outcome distribution. When you swing, no matter how well you connect with the ball, the most runs you can get is 4. In business, every once in a while, when you step up to the plate, you can score 1,000 runs. We understand that and believe in failing early and iterating until we get it right. When this process works, it means our failures are relatively small in size. Most experiments can start small, and when we hit on something that is really working for customers, We double down on it with hopes to turn it into an even bigger success. When you look at something like Go Back in Time, when we started working on Kindle almost 7 years ago, a broken bar, there you just have to place a bet. If you place enough of those bets, and if you place them early enough, none of them are ever betting the company. By the time you are betting the company, it means you haven't invented for too long. As a company grows, everything needs to scale, including the size of your failed experiments. If the size of your failures isn't growing, you're not going to be inventing at a size that can actually move the needle. Amazon will be experimenting at the right scale for a company of our size if we occasionally have multi-billion-dollar failures. People who are right a lot listen a lot, and they change their mind a lot. People who are right a lot change their mind without a lot of new data. They wake up and reanalyze things and change their mind. If you don't change your mind frequently, you're going to be wrong a lot. People who are right a lot want to disconfirm their fundamental biases. You have to pay a price for your distinctiveness, and it's worth it. The fairy tale version of be yourself is that all the pain stops as soon as you allow your distinctiveness to shine. That version is misleading. Being yourself is worth it, but don't expect it to be easy or free. You'll have to put energy into it continuously. Life's too short to hang out with people who aren't resourceful. Cleverness is a gift, kindness is a choice. Gifts are easy, they're given after all. Choices can be hard.
Thank you for watching.